Hey everybody, it's Dominic again. I'm going to give you a stock market analysis video from October the 10th, 2024, right? So let's just jump into it right now. Early in the morning, very important to note, 8:30 in the morning, core CPI, CPI meaning Consumer Price Index. It's a measure of inflation. So the forecasted amount was 0.2%, right? And the actual amount was 0.3%. So inflation was up a little bit higher than expected. And you would think that that would lead to a bearish sentiment in the market today, right? So 8:30, very important to note. Let's jump over on the charts. NASDAQ 100 futures, December 2024 contracts. Look at what happens at 8:30 in the morning, right? News candle. News candles are very important. Why? Because they contain a lot of liquidity. Liquidity meaning like where you can make money. It's where other people lost money and you can make money, right? A lot of liquidity there at the news candles. Very important to note. We opened the market up here at 9:30 in the morning, a little bit bullish, kind of a fake out. We sell off and then uh, break through sell side liquidity, right? Classic market Judah swing. Judah swing meaning it's deceptive, it's fake, it's just trying to trick you, right? A Judah swing. Here's a little Microsoft Word document that I made about like the actual meaning behind what a Judas swing is. You can pause it and feel free to read this if you like, but it just means that it's a deceptive move leading to a negative outcome, right? For regular people. We sweep the sell side liquidity. So what am I targeting? Buy side liquidity. My model, the 5 minute, right? We jump into my model on the 5 minute. What are we looking for? Bullish fair value gap that gets respected. We see it right here. Bang, bang, right? Bullish fair value gap gets respected. It's a strong buying indication for me right here. I jump into the 1 minute for confirmation. We see it here. What am I looking for? Inversion fair value gap entry, right? On the 1 minute, bearish inversion fair value gap entry. Bang, bang here, right? So we enter on the break above. This is our buy at the 32s, targeting sell side liquidity at the 80s. Long position, make sure we have proper risk to reward. Needs to be at least a 2-to-1 for it to be worth the trade, right? At least a 2-to-1. We've already respected this fair value gap, so we can come in a little bit further with a tighter stop to this wick low here. 2.84 RR for this trade here. We take that one there. That's 40 points. 40 points is the equivalent of 800 bucks. So that's 800 bucks right there. We sweep the buy side liquidity here, right? So what am I looking for? The actual distribution of the move, right? Because if we're talking about narrative in the market, data high, data low, we manipulated here, faked everybody out by selling lower, right? Pumped higher, hit everybody's stop loss. A lot of people lost money within this range, right? And now the actual move is going to happen to sell side, right? Back down to here. So what am I looking for? Jump back in on the 5 minute here. Look at this. Bearish fair value up here on the 5 minute. Down to here. Bearish fair value gap. Look at it gets respected not once, it gets respected twice, right? Entry on the inversion fair value gap. Where is the inversion fair value gap? It's right here. This wick high to this wick low. Inversion fair value gap here. Entry on the close, right? If you, let's be honest here, right? I enter on the close of the candle. So I enter here. If you want to be greedy and try and take it all the way down to sell side here at the 58s, the 358s, you can, right? But if you're a smart trader and you're consistent, right? You take profits where profits are due, right? 20 points is more than enough for me. 20 points is the equivalent of $400, right? 20 points, bang, easy. Stop loss, stop loss could literally be zero because I secured 20 points, equivalent of $400, right? And it could have been even more. It could have been if I would have held it through the chop here, if I would have held it through here, right? We could have made closer to 1,200 bucks. But no, I'm happy with my profits. I take 20 points. 20 points is very fair, $400 in a matter of a couple minutes.